Okay. Let's go. Okay, so what we are planning to do today is the Paragon board that we want to improve. Currently, we only have a random board that I put that I copied from a different burn build, and I want to make sure that we are squeezing out the max here to have a fair understanding of what we are actually able to put out with the build that we are playing. It's I want to start by noting down the boards that we do want to have for sure. And to do that, if we're clicking here, we are seeing all the boards. And the Searing Heat one is not able to be played because we are not benefiting from the critical strike chance. So I don't think it will work out for us. The Burning Instinct, we will not be profiting from the critical strike damage bonus, but we are profiting a lot from the burn damage bonus from the intelligence, because we will try to stack intelligence. So Burning Instinct we definitely want to have. Then the Elemental Summoner will basically reduce the cooldown of our Ice Blades, and we will be dealing a bit bonus damage. So we do want to have that one for sure. Then the Enchantment Master makes our enchantment stronger, and since the other ones are not for us, I think we're probably gonna go for that one as well. Especially once the Hydra enchantment is fixed, just having the Enchantment Master will reduce the necessary mana that you have to spend to spawn a Hydra from 200 down to 167. So it will be worth it. Then next up, I want to check which cleaves are giving us like a bonus. And then we can check how many of those cleaves we can fit in the board and which gives us like the best one. Adapt is for mastery skills that we are not using, but this might still be interesting because at the moment in the build it's played with Flame Shield. I cannot test that on the server because I don't have the resources, but I am pretty sure that if with the Ice Armor duration, if you got that and enough cooldown reduction, you can remove the Flame Shield from your bar, and instead of the Flame Shield, you will be able to to add the firewall, because the firewall has this multiplier right here. So it's another 1.25 multiplier onto all of your damage if you do this. And I think this is the correct way to go. But right now, like if you want to start the build off and want to build it up, then this is where you're starting. The Frost Nova was working perfectly. We are having vulnerable up a lot, and we are having CC, so that worked out really well. Okay, so Charge is crackling energy, that's not. Then we're having Conjurer. Conjurer skills have increased duration. This one we definitely want to have. Then Control. Damage to chilled and frozen. So we are not able to chill them, but we are able to freeze them. Maybe. Let's keep that on the maybe side. So here we're having critical strike damage and stuff. This is not working because we are not going for it. This is lightning damage. That's not working. Elementalist. Dealing fire, cold, or lightning damage to an enemy increases all damage you deal by them by 5% for 10 seconds, taking once per element. This is good because this is working. We can get that up. Then Enchanter. For each skill equipped in your enchantment slot, you gain maximum resistance to that skill's element. That's nonsense. Deal increased damage to vulnerable targets. That makes sense because we are actually able to get them vulnerable quite a lot. Flame Feeder, increased burning damage. No? This is also what we want. Frostbite. That's not working. $9.9 while healthy. I will put it on the list, but I think it's weak now that it's not its own additional multiplier anymore. Invocation. Critical strike damage, that's not useful. Every pyromancy skill you cast or every second you channel. Okay, so this is working. We can proc that. Damage reduction while you have a barrier. We probably need to get that damage reduction at quite a high chance. So this is for ice spikes. No tactician. We are using lots of defensive skills, so that's definitely working. Torch is giving us burn damage. This works for us. Unleash in theory works. Okay. So this board has 70 intelligence, 39 willpower, 39 dex. Conjurer. Scales on int. So Elementalist is non-physical damage and damage reduction, what it scales on. Then Exploit. Scales on Dex. Flame Feeder also scales on Dex. Imbiber is for willpower. Pyromaniac. Fire damage and fire damage reduction. Rare nodes in range. Then Tactician is also rare nodes. Torch is willpower. And Unleash is magic nodes. Okay. This one has non-physical damage, but no damage reduction. Huh? Then it's most likely Torch, no? Torch here. This is really bad pathing for the willpower, so it's probably Dex then. Okay, that's working. Yo, welcome to the stream, Starry, and welcome A4 Tom Gaming. I am doing fine. I want to improve the Paragon board before we are going in-game, and we are before we are going in-game, trying to get the new upgrades going, because I did farm already some upgrade materials for the upgrade later, and we are going to do some more farming to get some of the gear, so we can check like how good is actually extra Hydras on the weapon and stuff like this. So next board is going to be we do have to get all the boards on there so I can decide better. Lightning damage. Then here we are having damage to vulnerable. And here we're having vulnerable damage. This makes sense. Okay, this looks like a good passing through board with the vulnerable damage. If you're coming from that side, you go here and then you go down and you pass through the vulnerable. And then damage reduction from vulnerable enemies. You can pick up here along. Okay, this is willpower and this is dex. So this is where we have the lowest, so probably good to have that board early. Okay, so now we are having exploit, no? This one has willpower and dex. Let's see where the willpower is laying. This one is not looking too bad. Like this. Then it would be better if we're going out in that direction and not picking up that damage reduction from vulnerable enemies. Okay, actually to make a qualified decision here we need to take a look at Frost Nova. Makes enemies vulnerable for 4 seconds and it freezes them for 3 seconds. So we only benefit from the damage reduction from vulnerable enemies for 2 seconds. So, sorry, for 1 second. So it should probably not be worth it. So I assume it's something like this. Okay. Then let's take a look. Static search, lightning resistance, damage to stunned enemies. Okay, that's definitely not really useful. Burning instinct we definitely need to get. Searing heat ones, no. Fire resistance and fire damage. That one would work. And we are getting Pyromaniac in here, no? Okay. So Enchantment Master. Here we also need the legendary note. Non-physical damage. So it's probably Elementalist that we're putting in there. Huh. So it's those 7 boards that we have to combine properly. So we should probably, so we are having 7 boards, this is fixed. We know this is correct. So we first should decide, before I continue, on 7 cleaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because we're having 10 cleaves that could make sense. So we have to first figure out which cleaves are giving the best bonus for us. So this board has 70 int. This one has 70 int. Wait, they all have 70 int? What was the unleashed one again? Okay, I would say we start building and then we try to do it in the correct order. Okay, so this one is pass-through. So it's going to be something like this. And this one is the one with the highest willpower. So in theory, Forge would give us the best there in that one. Let's do a little screen. I wanted to reset. I think I got lost somewhere along the thinking process here. Can I clear all of it somewhere? I'll just do it like this. Okay. So, we are having our starter board. Then, I think we will need the Burning Instinct board to be able to go out of a board in 3 directions. So it's something like this. And we go out to that side. This side we... And then I think we can do 1, 2, 3 boards. Maybe we can go a cycle and then we go this way over there. That should probably work if we're getting a next board that we can do like a corner one. In Searing Heat we can do a corner because we don't need the bonus here. So we can just do a corner cut. Then we will need another one that we can do a corner in. Damn it, what was the board that I put in the middle? What was the board that I had in the middle here? So it's not Enchantment Master, it's not Elemental Summoner. Let's see. Definitely not Icefall. There damage to stun. It's also not that one. No. Frigid Fate vulnerable damage. That's the one that I was looking for. Here we go. So here we are going all the way in this direction. Yep. No, not Elemental Summoner. It's Enchantment Master then, here. Enchantment Master. Rotated like this. So we are going in here, like this. And then we path through here. To get Enchantment Master. So we're having this loop like this. This one is Elemental Summoner, so we're going right through here, so we're adding here. Icefall. And here we are just ending with the reinforced. So it's like this. Okay. So now let's divide the things on there. Here both rare nodes are good, right? So let's see, what is the one with the highest willpower that we can play on? That's probably that one, no? So here, I'm most likely putting in Torch. Like this, going down there, and then it goes up here, okay. Then on Frigid Fate, the first one, it's probably Dex. And here, one could be a willpower board. Vortex. So here in this one we need to put fire damage and fire damage reduction. So this is Pyromaniac for sure. Okay. Then this one is vulnerable damage where we have nothing. No? We could put rare nodes in there. What rare nodes is this one having? Damage to burning enemies, damage reduction from burning enemies. Okay, so this is not working. So here we also want to have a rare node bonus for sure, no? So this is reinforced. So we want the rare bonus here on those. Here we can profit from those. Then we also have enough resistance to all elements, no? Here it's exploit, non-physical damage and damage reduction. Wait, this is... What happens if I put Elementalist here? So Tactician is boosting rare nodes. So we could put it here, then we would boost our vulnerable damage. So we are having Conjurer. We are not having the Flame Feeder at the moment. Can we get an 8th board? That is the question. Okay. Okay. This one is not that good. That looks bad. That we have to do that. Okay, jetzt haben wir noch 24 Punkte. 24 points. Okay, ich habe 3 Punkte. Okay, so I did use 3 points too many, huh? Oh, and I didn't get that one on top. Okay. So this one. So this one is not happening. I have to get that one. So it's something like this. Now we still have to optimize it because like we do want to have reinforced in there for sure now, but where's the flame feeder? And here we do not have that one, no? So there, here needs to go the willpower one. So reinforced has to go there, and this is tactician. Okay. 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 So I think that board here is fine. Like the first one is fine. That one should be fine. Here the willpower is going straight through. I think the board positions are fine. And that instead of exploit, it could be it could also be flame feeder, no? You deal 10% increased direct damage to burning enemies. And this one, you deal damage to a vulnerable enemy. That happens all the time, no? So we get a 10% scaling on that for exploits, but we're using 10% multiplicative. And the other one is for direct damage. We're not doing direct damage that much. No? Our damage is burn. Okay, I think this is it. So we just have to optimize the pathing to squeeze out the most out of it. We are gonna be starting with this board right here. So we need 40 and we don't need any additional stuff. And here we do want to have the resistance to all, no? So that should be fine. So here we can decide if we want to go strength or dexterity without changing the board, no? So we can go like this. Okay, here we can get 2% life. No, that's good. Okay, that one looks decent. Then here the pathing is going. Here we're getting dex, here we're getting dex, so it's not changed. Here we're getting willpower, here we're getting willpower. Okay, that's all. This is also the same. That's running resistance, willpower, dex, burning instinct, intelligence, dex. So most likely it's going to be intelligence. But we will check for rare nodes later on. Dex, willpower. So here we can also do a switch if we have to adjust something. Okay, here it's willpower or dex. Okay. Dex or int. Okay. %4 maximum life here as well. That's also fine. Here we could go resistance to all our decks. Putting points here will not give us any benefit. We need to have both here. This is not good. Willpower dex. Willpower. Strength is not avoidable. Okay. Here we have the conjuration damage. No? $480 dex we can also reach. No? And here on the last board we don't care to reach a rare one, so this is the last, so that also makes sense. And that 480 we can reach. So here we have the willpower, we have the dex. We have the requirements here, we do have it here, we do have it here. 720 int, we can get that. We can get that. So the pathing needs to be optimized for dex. No? So we get this one and this one. I think this is our board, guys. There's nothing left to improve. So let's go in game. Everyone say hello to Lumi. Hello, Lumi. Hello. Hmm? Okay, so now we have to copy our board in-game. So next up is Burning Instinct. Searing heat. Next up. Like this, perfect. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Pyromaniac. Should fade. Reinforced. Enchantment Master. So. Elemental Summoner, like this. Huh? Exploit. I'm not missing attack speed anywhere, right? We are not getting the decks. This is an issue. We have 15% and 2.5% attack speed that we are not getting. So let's see. Here we are having all stat that we are increasing to get more decks, right? Here we are having all stat that we are increasing. So if we are actually looking at the planner right here. Wait, what did we wanted to check? Holy shit, I forgot it. Oh yeah, Theorycrafting Smite and Andariels Visage. So if we're doing that one on 12, we are getting 8. So this is 16 decks that we are getting on top here. That's 16 decks. So this is with 16 it fits perfectly like this. You're getting the 16, then you get all of it. Yeah, you just have to upgrade the stuff to plus 12. Whew. Nice, so now we just need to upgrade the board into our guide. And then we are good. Okay, now we have to double check again. Okay. I'm missing one point somewhere. Huh. Okay, so we do have the correct Paragon board now. We are having the nodes, the skill tree is ready. So now it's gear. On helmet we want to have attack speed. On the pants it's ice armor duration, Hydra lucky hit chance. And everything we want to have on intelligence. Then here you probably want to have everything on attack speed or intelligence. Let's go into our board here. and go to the Burning Instinct one. You have up to 40%. Okay, so it's attack speed then. With that one, you should get the 40%. So you're rolling onto attack speed here. You do not want to roll onto int. Okay, here you want to be maximum resistance to all levels on the T-rails for the damage. You do want to have a wand, that's correct. Maximum life is correct. Intelligence, damage over time. Actually, let's check this before I'm doing something wrong. So intelligence, damage over time. Yeah, this is and max life, no? This is what we want. Yeah, this is correct. Inferno cooldown reduction here is fine. Hydra offhand. Here in the offhand, maybe it could also be lucky hit chance, no? But I think like this it's also fine. Amulet, we have nothing like this on the live server. Ice armor duration, that was my bad. This is most likely what it's going to look like. With the ice armor duration here, we have the 8-8 like we noted down. No, the 8-8. Yeah. Okay, then on the weapon. Well, on the armor it's easy, it's arm, this one, and this here is skull for the additional armor. And on the weapon, 18 damage over time, basic skill, vulnerable damage, ultimate damage, so it's damage over time, so it's amethyst. Okay, I think we did it. I think this is on PTR currently the best Hydra sword build that you can play. And if we are looking at the nodes, the first thing here is what they have to solve is together with this one. If this shit here is solved, no, then the build will be fairly decent. Because at the moment it's like this. If you're looking at Hydra here, it has 3% lucky hit. Yeah. Even though you're rolling all that Hydra lucky hit chance here, yeah, you will get the Hydra only to like 4% lucky hit. Which is like, makes 0 sense. And if we are looking, for example, at a rogue, wait, where is it? Where his skills have like 50% to 35%, yeah, a lucky hit chance, and you play the Andariels rogue on here, and they are fine with this, yeah. This is how they have it. They put the temper for heads and for the lucky hit in there, so I highly think that they are going to be able to make the Andariels being able to proc with the Hydra. And I think if they do, we are in a good position. If they are also fixing pyromancy attack speed, yeah, then we can get it even stronger. Because here, instead of wait, let's go to amulet. Here, Oh, that was the wrong one. Instead of Hydra damage, we could also be rolling 11.5% Hydra attack speed. And with that attack speed, we would scale obviously way higher. So, yeah. This is it, guys. This is it. Okay, now I would say we are taking a look at our gear. I think like the item that's off the most is like gloves. Of course, here we are still having lucky hit chance on there. So we need to enchant those actually to get damage over time. Here we got it. Then the pants are like we wanted, no? This one here is fine. This one, well, not what we want, but the best that we have as an option, because we did not get anything with like ranks to Conjuration Mastery. And that one could also be with more health, no? Okay. And no luck here. In my bag I also have that ring that could replace that one here. So let's upgrade that one. So what we need is Inferno cooldown reduction and Hydra damage. Okay. Fire damage over time is 75%. Hydra damage 125. Okay. Hydra damage. Then we need to put a Storm Swell on there. Storm Swell. And then we need to roll damage over time. Okay. So those cloves. Three goes actually for Hydra damage, no? Huh. Hallo Lumi, warst du schon mit Lumi Gassi? Nein. Schatz, es ist 8 Uhr, deshalb kommt sie die ganze Zeit zu mir. Okay, let's see what other cloves we have as a backup. Or if we have anything in this regards. So here's nothing. Here. Those are the ones that are already destroyed. Oh. I'm just gonna risk it. We got a higher conjuration damage, but not the one that we rolled. But it's fine, it's fine. I guess our gear like this is, I would call it like upgrade worthy. On the PTR, we are not gonna farm for like perfect items, right? We just want to see, like, on average gear, what are the capabilities of the build in the current state. Okay, here we want to hit, extra Hydra Heads. Okay, we got it. And here we want to hit maximum resistance to all elements. Okay, nice, we got it. Here we want to hit attack speed. Attack speed, let's go! Here it's int or attack speed. No, that one is a no. Attack speed, okay. And here we want to hit int probably, or maybe attack speed. Okay, we got int. Here it's also int. Maximum life. Here it's cooldown reduction. Okay, cooldown reduction. Yeah, the amulet we're not gonna do right now because it's still not what we are looking for. Maybe I'm getting a better amulet while we are farming a couple more mats. But now let's go and get the Tarasha ring from the other character, and we do run to see how the optimizations we're taking into consideration. Okay. Ich brauche noch 10 Minuten. $71, yeah, we're gonna get to 100% attack speed if we're hitting the rolls, no? Okay, that's nice. So, as a reference, we have been doing 80s. Because I don't have the cooldown reduction on the ISO armor yet to do higher ones. Okay, so we're still struggling when they have the damage reduction. The non-damage reduction ones that actually look like acceptable. Like once the trash is melting, you also get like look at this one. Like he melts so fast once the trash is gone. If the Andariel is getting the lucky hit fix, then it will give us the necessary AoE damage for sure. See, because those here, like if you compare this to what it used to be before the changes, like it's so much faster. Okay, the backtracking sucks here, but our speed is actually greatly increased. It took us 9 minutes for the last 80 pit that we did as a reference. And I'm already curious how the boss is gonna be going. Okay, let's go. You just have to remember to get out of the boss pit quickly. So once you see the boss, you have to go out because it's still bugged on the PTR. And the boss fight was clean as always, so I think this build has a decent amount of potential. Okay guys, so we have tested what we wanted to test on the PTR. The PTR has tomorrow as its last day, so I will not have time to test any other build. So tomorrow and probably here today off stream, I will be farming the materials to upgrade this sorcerer even further. And then, yeah, we will make that build work in Season 5 once it's released. Thank you very much for tuning in, and see you tomorrow, guys.